Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. Once described as being born offside, Filippo Inzaghi feels like the last of a dying breed, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I feel sometimes he doesn't get the credit he fully deserves, because I think he's one of the most intelligent strikers around too. His game is all about anticipation, positioning and speed over those first 3 yards.
Good old-fashioned poacher, in other words.
Exactly, and you don't score that many goals without having something extra about you.
Correa wants to run onto this. Jorginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
And the shot! Goal! Monaco! And Monaco take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up sipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's the pull. He's in plenty of space here. Goes for a shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Very nicely done. Gakpo. And he's taking no chances there. He's looking wide. Played back in. Keeper has taken decisive action. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Foyt. And here's Inzaghi. Oh, good ball. Pedro Porro. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Mukiele deals with that comfortably. It's run loose here. And it's Cambiasso. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cambiasso. Is there and the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Di Gregorio gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Correa. That is good strength. Correa. Correa crosses. And that's been well dealt with. Correa with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
And he is going into that little black book. Cambiasso. Oh, good effort! And again! And that's a good finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about looking...
Shoots! Goal! Monaco! And they get themselves in front! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Up towards the flank. Here comes the corner. This is their second corner of the game. That is a brilliant interception. And now they can spring. He'll try from distance! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Perilously close. De Ligt gathers from the goal kick. There's a sharp little ball here, and he cuts out the supply. De Paul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Diamante clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Correa. Correa scooting forward. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That has not gone well. Now it's Gakpo. Correa. Okafor. Can he finish? Gatti is there to clear. That's going right the way across. Now it's Gakpo. And he's managed to get free. And he whips it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Showing great feet there. Played through into space. Cambiasso. He leaps for it. And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And the referee has blown for half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So off we go again.
Monaco really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow.
Shapes the shoot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And now he has two. Well, that has changed the... Gakpo! And he should have made them pay.
Gakpo really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Ake. Jorginho. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's Bale. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lamar. De Paul. Monaco do have a chance to counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lamar. Great vision. Showing good feet. He's being urged to shoot. Rodri goes direct. The counter-attack is a possibility now for Monaco. It's a searching pass. He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Big chance! He's got a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable.
And the finish! Oh, denied at the last.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
He's rising! And it's in! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Monaco still making a fight of this. In with the challenge. De Paul with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Tries to get it clear. Can he get on the end of this? Lofted in. Terrific effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Good reason for optimism here. Chan can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Foyt wins the duel this time. Chips it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Lamar. That has been slung wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Lamar. Chance, surely! And that's in! That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
He's got four. That is remarkable.
Le numéro 18.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. He's under a lot of pressure there. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Swings in across. And that should get the job done. Okafor going after that. And it's Jorginho. Threads one in. The ball is in a really good position out wide. Jagrova. Now it's Inzaghi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more.
Great chance! It's bounced back off the post. And he was quick to react. Driving forward. Closing in on goal. That is lovely.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt...
Chance for a shot! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Le numéro 17.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Chance! And he's lifted it over.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Okafor. That has been cut short. Jagrova. Pedro Porro. Now it's Inzaghi. And it's Lamar. And here's Gakpo. Tries a shot! And a neat finish! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
How many? Just how many?
88 minutes de jeu phare. Le numéro 18.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's good running with the ball. And here's Bale.
Il y aura 6
And
minutes
it's
de temps
Jorginho.
additionnel.
Lamar. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lamar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That'll be a throw. Mukiele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he stop it going out? Rodri. And it's Jorginho. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? And no mistake.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Monaco get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Cambiasso. And there goes the final whistle. Monaco pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
That's where we have